working on that one. I would get rid of that pause at the beginning.
Are you ready to end your 2024
a
with
little
a bang?
bit. I love how you
And start
moved
2025
in.
with a bang and beyond, and be able to have
No, but I mean, great video.
Word up, my party people. There is a free webinar today at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you are interested in watching this webinar, please message me or send me a comment underneath one of my videos, and I will share the link with the webinar to you. So please let me know if you're interested, because you're going to build your dream life today. And that is the theme of this webinar. You're going to learn the 5-step profitable brand formula for daily income.
Okay, so how you're ending it is how I would have started it, right? So you have to think about most of your views every day are going to come from new people, right? And so when you start...
Word up, my party people. There is a free webinar today at 12 p.m.
So start that with a question. Like, how would you like to learn how to build a 7-figure brand? Right? Start that question. There's a free webinar today where you can get on for free and you can learn the 5-step formula to build the brand. Imagine if you could implement the steps that you learned on the webinar and you had that extra cash for the holidays. As a matter of fact, I'm curious, how much extra cash would you want to have before the holidays? How would that change your life? I know as a single mom, having the extra cash for the holidays is going to help me have a guilt-free Christmas, right? So back to the webinar. If you want to get information about the webinar, put webinar in comments and I'll get you the webinar details. But you see how I pulled them in and I painted that picture a little bit. I think I would add a little bit more picture painting and more relatability with your situation, right? Like single mom and how it's going to change things. And I wish I would have had this cash flow coming in before I became a single mom, because then it wouldn't be as much financial pressure on my shoulders as a single mom. You know what I mean? Those are those relatable stories that people are going to be like, she gets me. She gets me. So
how would you feel about a product where you don't have to bother friends and family, you don't have to DM people, it is all an automated system? How does that sound to you? I'm a single mother of 2 and I'm recently divorced, and I needed to find a way to have some extra income coming into my household very quickly. I discovered a blueprint in August of 2024, and man, the end of 2024 is looking good for me, and 2025 and beyond is looking even better. It's a one-time investment, so there's no monthly fees, and you get 100% profit off this product. You are taught multiple ways of how to make online income.
Okay, so I love what you said about your 2025 is looking better, right? So when you say that, now pull them in. Imagine, like, my 2025 is looking really good. Imagine if you could plug into a done-for-you business, a done-for-you program that has a step-by-step blueprint that shows you how to attract customers to your online business without you ever having to bother anybody. What type of income would you like to make in 2025 if you had a fully automated rejection-free business? I would absolutely love to know that in the comments. But if you want to learn more about this blueprint that I followed that's going to help my 2025 look a lot better, put yes in the comments and let me get you those blueprint details. What I'm doing is I'm trying to get people to engage in your content, even if they're engaging or wanting this to answer the CTAs. But you see how I'm pulling them in? So every time I share a part of my story, I always want to swoop in with them.
Okay.
I always do. Like, I was stressed and I was overwhelmed, right? Then that's what I used to say. Then I pull them in. How the blueprint has helped me. Imagine if you had, and I love that. It's amazing, like psychology-wise, if we say imagine, or how would that feel, how people actually answer that question in their head. Because you're really good. Like, your videos are good. You can do great movement. I just think you need to tie more storytelling for your perfect customer. What you say is here is great. Your hashtags are great. I mean, really good. So let me just, other than that, I mean, I think if you make that one little tweak.
How does making extra cash sound here on TikTok if you had the right program to teach you? With this program, you were taught 11 different ways of how to create.
Because you get really good engagement.
I'm a single mother of 2 and I needed extra income coming in because I wasn't able to give the kids the holiday that they wanted, and I wanted my 2025.
And are you doing a CPA at the end of every video?
Product, this
Yes.
gives me 100% profit, and it was a one-time investment. So there's no fees due by any month. It's a one-time investment.
Yeah, see, people are asking.
Teach you 11
this
different
video.
ways of how to create your online income. With
Love
this
it.
program, you are going to learn how to monetize social media, how to implement and create free ads. There's also creating your own digital products. There's mindset training. There is interactive training. You guys, the list goes on. And it's all a one-time purchase. So if you are looking for a way to work only 2 hours a day, that's right, 2 hours a day with an automated system, and you make 100% profit, please put ready in the comments. And if you're ready to learn more, I would love to share more with you.
Love it. Yeah, so I mean, you are right there. I just think you need to do you can get a lot of good information in. So imagine taking that exact same video, putting half the information in it, because the other half is going to be filled with picture painting for them. So for example, you said the 2-hour workday. What I do when I talk about the 2-hour workday, I'm like, imagine if you could get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. That gives you 22 hours in your day to do the things that you love. And now as a single mom, that was important to me because I needed to be there even more for my children, because as a single mom, I want to be more available and more present with them. And that is what I learned inside the program. So do you see the difference? Instead of going through so much it offers, go through less in one video what it offers and more into painting that picture what it can do for them. And I think add that, everything is going to change with your content, literally, because you are so good. Your storytelling is good. The way you pause, the way you move is great. I think just tying them in and being more that picture, paint them, help them see that picture more of what it can do for them. I think you'll see a huge difference in your content.
Okay, so I'm not speaking too fast. I feel like maybe I'm talking too quickly. No? Okay.
On TikTok, you need to.
Right.
Because if you slow down more, because you emphasize some words, you're really good at that. Because if you slow down more, you'll lose them, they'll scrolling by. You talk so good and it's clear. If you talked really fast and you weren't clear, I would say something, but I understood everything. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, you're right there. It's literally, I think if you just add more of that picture painting, you are right there. So
Will do. Thanks.
All right. Or spamming your content, trying to sell them their thing, they don't know how to market. So just delete the comment unless they're rude, because block them if they're rude, because you don't want to do business with rude people, right? And if somebody's rude online, they're hanging out with people that are rude. So if you block them, the algorithms just aren't going to find people that are using that same kind of verbiage. It's really cool how the algorithms work. But my thing is if they're just like, hey, buy my stuff or things like that, could be a bot though, be careful. But if they're just like, buy my stuff, things like that, you guys let them follow you. Maybe they'll learn the right way to market and buy from you. You just never know. So, all right. Tanya, I love one of the things Tim said on one of the lives. One of the webinars we did, and I think everybody felt it to the core. When he goes, my daughter was showing me, we were going through a photo album and I wasn't in it because I had missed all those moments because I was working. That's how deep you gotta go. Right? He's saying the exact same thing you are. You don't want to miss the moments. But when you literally you guys, I was literally flipping through a photo album with my daughter and I'm not even in it. And then he's so good because he's like, and I'm just so grateful that my wife kept the family together. She did everything when I was out there working. And now he's like, I'm rebuilding my relationships with my family, my wife, my kids. But that's the stories you got to come up with, which you all have them. You're just not wanting to release it for some reason, right? Why did you purchase?
Because I'm a nurse. I work 45 days a week, and my first daughter cries almost every time that I have to go to work.
There you go.
She wants mommy home.
There you go, my friend. Now you pulled in the emotion. You guys, I'm
Absolutely.
doing this because my daughter cries every time I have to go to work, and I leave her with her bawling her eyes out, and I have guilt, and I'm like in my car, and I'm so angry and I'm so frustrated. Like, how did I get here? I love my job, but my family should come first. So I'm having to figure out a different way. Those are the stories that you share. Those are the ones that other parents are going to be like, oh my God, grandparents are going to be like, oh my gosh, yes. Those are it. And do you see the difference of you? You were just so vanilla with me, like vanilla ice cream. There's not an ice cream store in business because of vanilla, right? It's those flavors that attracts their perfect customers. But the moment we got a little deep, everybody felt your emotion.
Yeah.
It's those stories, because that's the same thing your perfect customers are going through. It's those moments. Ashley in our community, she wanted to do this because she's like, I have had kids and missed so many holidays and Christmases with them. She was like in tears because she goes, finally, I have a Christmas with my family. Those are the stories that people can relate and connect to.
Okay. Thank you, Michelle.
Yeah. Take a deep dive into that. Find those stories that connect.
Okay. Will do. Thank you.
Right there. You know how many moms are going to be like, oh my gosh, she gets me. Because that's where a lot of people, the communication is lost in life, right? So they want somebody that gets them. They want their craziness to be validated, because you're not your spouse. I'm saying a spouse could be like, honey, it's okay. They're fine. The kids are fine, right? And so you're a mom, you're like, I just want somebody to validate me and understand how I feel. So when you're out there creating content like that, you're going to win so many people over because you get them. And that's what they want. They want people that understand them. And that's exactly what you can do. That makes sense?
If you want to know more, put ready in the comments. Thank you. Love you. Have a beautiful day, evening, or night. Bye.